Hi everyone, why the INTJ wears black? At least this INTJ. INFJ and INTJ have SE as inferior function, the function for has low capacity, it stresses us and it's draining when we use it too much or for a long period of time. It is also stressful, tiring, overwhelming when we are exposed to this category of information for too long or when they are too much. We may be unable to function, to process information, to think, to work, to execute tasks. We may be easily and quickly overwhelmed by the light, the noise, the smell, the texture, the taste, the detail. NI is our first and dominant function, and it works the best when there is no SE information or the least possible. You can let us in a dark room without light and sound. We will be happy and more efficient. Our NI is also more efficient when we close our eyes, thanks to Dario Nardi Forti's technique. The SE inferior makes us less attracted by the material thing, by the different design, color, shape, texture, brand. SI is our demand function. We don't copy the outfit of others, nor we don't follow society's code regarding outfit. FE is our blind spot function. We don't care of what people think of us, of our choice, including our outfit. We are not influenced by what others like. We have T above F, the thinking function above the feeling function. That means what is practical and efficient will often win over beauty, fashion and harmony. I could end the video now by saying it's because of function stack, but it's a little more complex than that, because our personality type, our psychological type, is not our entire personality, but only a part, a layer. The black doesn't overstimulate us, it absorbs the light, all the color, the wavelength, and don't reflect it. The true black is the absence of electromagnetic wave, it has no frequency. Therefore, we receive less SE data, our brain doesn't have to process it, because we don't receive it. It doesn't take our energy. The white and the color may overstimulate us, drain us, and the black not. We may be hypersensitive, and this hypersensitivity can be attributed to the psychological type or high intuition, which doesn't filter the information, and the low sensing, which have low capacity. The hypersensitivity can be attributed to introversion. More introverted we are, probably more hypersensitive we are. And the INTJ base type, I think, is one of the most introverted. It can also be attributed to the Enneagram, which I think shapes, modify, or base type. It can make it more introverted, extroverted, increase or decrease the capacity and preference of certain functions. The Enneagram 4, 5 and 9, the withdrawn type, makes the personality type more introverted. I would add it is also attributed to neurodivergence, for example the giftedness, Asperger, autism, ADHD. This type of brain can be hypersensitive, be easily overloaded by sensory input. Like Joyce Meng mentioned in a video, introverts are slightly more likely to deal with weird hypersensitivity issues because your brain is at a certain level of stimulation. For extroverts, their brain is typically understimulated, so they have to bring it up to a certain extent to get the normal level of stimulation through interacting or engaging with other things, whereas for introverts, they are already at the normal level of stimulation by themselves, so if you add anything on top of that, they can feel overstimulated or hypersensitive, for like the yellow sign or light, for example, like Elon Musk or myself. I think more hypersensitive and introverted the person is, more chance there is they wear a total black outfit. I am a great example as an INTJ, Enneagram 5, gifted, Asperger, ADHD, very introverted. I am hypersensitive to light, sound, vibration and energy, and I wear black almost all the time. Even if my tree type 583 is not the most introverted. When someone wears white, the sun or the light is really reflected on the white surface. It may hurt my eyes and that bother me, it's tiring. The same for neon and bright color. It reduces anxiety and stress. It can stress us. It takes time and energy to choose and find what matches perfectly, but when we take time to do it, we can be as stylish as or as elegant as an ISFP. The shoes, top, bottom and bag will match perfectly and be harmonious. It really simplifies our life and it is the most efficient, it's timeless, it's neutral, it amplifies our intensity and mysterious side. More choice we have, more stress and analysis paralysis we can have. If all our clothes are black, we can take pants and shirts randomly from our wardrobe. They will always match. We cannot make mistake. When black clothes are stained, it is often invisible, unlike the white or colored clothes, which can easily be ruined. The time not spent to decide what we wear is relocated to something more productive, like working in our project to save the world, for example. I knew an ENTJ. One day he was fed up of searching the socks that go together. He threw away all the socks and bought 15 or 20 exact same pair of grey socks to be quick and efficient. In terms of meaning, the black can be associated with mystery, power, strength, intimidation, elegance, sophistication, looks. It fits well the INTJ and makes them more mysterious and intense, maybe also more scary and intimidating from the perception of certain other people. In the same time, I think INTJ we like that. It keeps people at distance. It's funny to know we intimidate and scare people by doing nothing and be very quiet. Also, our NITE face and stare help a lot to not be annoyed. Or it can have no meaning at all for us. It's just neutral, the most simple and efficient way, very NITE, essential and efficient. It fits everywhere, it's neutral, it's appropriate in every situation. We can go from home to the outside, to the work, to the grocery store, to a party, to a ceremony, to a wedding, to a funeral, without needing to change the outfit. Of course, we change outfit when we go to the sport, but the sportwear can be black too. People cannot judge us or tell that we are poorly dressed or ridiculous if the colors don't match together or are not harmonious together. The black matches perfectly with black. We can do better. Also, every color match with the black. For example, you can wear your favorite rainbow t-shirt with the black pant. It matches perfectly. We don't follow the trends. Be like everyone else is the last thing we want to do. We don't care of the fashion, logo, pictures, brand. It means nothing for us. Wear luxurious, expensive, branded clothes is useless. People will not appreciate and respect you more. It doesn't make people more powerful. It will not impress the INTJ, at least not this INTJ. Because we first like the person for their mind and brain, if they pass or NNT filters, mainly or NINTE. We are complex mind, but we like what is simple. We may be minimalist, we prefer what is practical, efficient, comfortable first. We simplify all areas of our life including our clothes. INTJ are the least influenceable personality type. With the FE blind spot, we don't care of what others think. We are not people pleaser. Also, with our SI demon function, we rarely mimic or copy what others around us wear. We don't like to be like others. We are attached to our uniqueness. We are authentic to ourselves, original, even weird, quirky, and not human. Somewhere we like to be like that. It's just who we are or functioning. In same time, all the intuitive types are weird. All the personality types are weird in a way or another. Also, INTJ, we know since our birth we are different, and even before that, and we will continue to be different because we feel so strange, so not ourselves, when we try to act and be like the majority of people. We are ourselves when we wear black. When we wear clothes like the majority, we don't feel ourselves, we feel weird. We feel something is wrong, that it is not us, that the outside doesn't connect with the inside with our mind. Certain color, shape, texture may be very uncomfortable for us because of our SE inferior function. We don't feel comfortable with ourselves, and it annoys and stresses us when we wear clothes we don't like or which are not aligned with ourselves, with our personality. When what we wear and are on the surface doesn't match with what we are on the inside, with our psyche, we don't feel ourselves, it stresses us, we are uncomfortable with ourselves, we feel strange, and people may notice it. It might sound strange, but yes, certain colors are not comfortable for us, or at least for me. NI, the existential, with no detail, no color, just black, just the essential, the clothes, and SE, all the detail, colors, shape, and texture. Even if wearing black fit perfectly to the INTJ, and that it may be our favorite color, and that a lot of INTJ wear black most of the time. Not every INTJ wears black. Every INTJ is unique and has their preferences. Sometimes we may like wear colorful things. An INTJ is all or nothing. If one day they want to wear a yellow t-shirt, they will try to find the most bright yellow color t-shirt, which may hurt your eyes because they find it cool and so different from others, and that they just like the color. If they want to wear a green dress with green hair, they will do it. If you see someone wearing black all the time, there is a chance the person is an introvert and or an INTJ and or is neurodivergent, is sensitive to sensory, and or is Enneagram 4, 5 or 9, the withdrawn type, which makes them very introverted. Wearing black really saves our time and energy. It reduces stress, anxiety. It doesn't overstimulate us. It's practical, efficient, fit everywhere. It's adapted to every situation or place. We feel aligned and comfortable with ourselves. Just wear what you want and like, and don't care of what people think, because most of the time people are so focused on themselves that they don't pay attention to others. And if someone really judge or criticize yourself because you wear black all the time, just show them this video to raise their consciousness. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.